Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Undead, back again for the 15th day of my 30 Days of Battlefront challenge series. It's hard to believe we're already halfway through this sucker. Feels like it's gone so fast. Is that just me, or maybe it's just me? But either way, we are cutting it pretty close with the launch of Battlefront 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do the good old Undead strategy of combining 2 days in a row. So we're going to be talking about least favorite weapon, day 15, and most annoying weapon, day 16. Now, these topics are pretty much kind of related as they are, so it kind of works out super conveniently that way. But without further ado, let's go and jump into day 15, which is all about my least favorite blaster in the game. And without a doubt, hands down, this was the easiest day I've had so far. X8 Night Sniper, dude. Oh my god, why? I mean, they've tried to patch it, or they've tried to buff it over the course of the game, but still, it's nowhere near where every other blaster in the game is. Its damage output is ridiculously low. It overheats relatively fast for the weapon that it is, and for the damage output specifically. Its scope is pretty much useless. It's I shouldn't say useless. It's very, very situational. You know, when it first released, I saw a few players, very few players, running around with a smoke grenade in their loadout and throwing that everywhere, and then using the thermal scope to shoot through it, which in theory sounds really cool. It sounds like a great idea. Damn, that's interesting. But in execution, the low damage output really hinders it. Why would you use the X8 sniper rifle when you can use the EE4 or even the DL44? The DL44 pretty much serves the same purpose. It's a close-range blaster pistol, but its damage is pretty much, at least it feels double that of the X8 sniper rifle. And it's even the fact that even when you're playing as Lando, a hero whose damage is supposed to be increased, the X8 sniper rifle still isn't, you know, what I would want. It's definitely better, obviously, than the default, because the hero damage increase definitely helps out a lot. But it's still not to the point where, like, damn, you know, I would not want to use that gun, like, in any situation. That's one of the reasons why I never play as Lando besides his kit. His kit's pretty bad. But yeah, the gun just has no really redeeming qualities about it. On that note, let's go ahead and jump into day 16, which is all about the weapon I find most annoying in the game. And I think a lot of you can already agree with me. A lot of you guys have already shitposted on a lot of my videos about this. Every single time I use the weapon, every single time you guys see the weapon, EE4 noob! So yeah, the EE4. The EE4 has definitely got to be the most annoying weapon in the game. It's definitely gotten a little better since it first came out with Bespin. It's still really annoying to go against. You know, when Bespin first released, it was very sought after. It's probably one of the most sought after blasters in the game just because it's overall really, really solid. And when everyone first started unlocking it, when the Bespin DLC first dropped in, pretty much everyone was using it. Oh my god, that was not the time to play Battlefront. It was worse then. Now it's kind of trickled down. A lot of people, there's actually some new people playing nowadays, and some people that are kind of catching up with the season pass now that it's been free. So not as many people are using it, but it's still definitely a very lethal blaster. It's insane. Damage when you're up close is pretty hard to beat, especially with Berserker. But I think the definitely times of what's most annoying to deal with is when you face a really, really competent player. He's using a loadout, kind of like my loadout that I mentioned in yesterday's video with the, you know, bodyguard, back to bomb, and adrenaline stim, and jump pack, or something else like that just allows them to stay alive. Pretty much at that point they turn into this unkillable, just death machine. And it's just a really hard time to mess with those players. So it can get pretty out of hand, and it can get pretty annoying for sure, no doubt. But anyway, guys, that about does it for today. That is day 15 and 16 down with. Now we are more than halfway over the series so far, and we are on course to the launch of Battlefront 2. And really quick, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to those of you that have been with this series since the very beginning and have been following along and giving your feedback along the way. I really do appreciate it. You guys are seriously the best. Don't forget to let me know which weapon is your least favorite in the game, as well as which weapon you think is the most annoying to play against. I'd love to know. Hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.